All right, everybody, good morning. Welcome on board here. We are just finishing loading up into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and I will let you guys see that here in just a minute. Hope you guys are all having a great morning so far. Great Monday morning, great start to your week. Demelli, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, sir? Hope all is well. Justin, MTB Life, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are all doing good, man. We are super excited to be flying out of MSP this morning. We've got some really awesome stuff in store for you guys today. I gotta set up this freaking airplane too because it loves to, it spawns in with engines running, parking brake off. I don't know why it does this. We're gonna go cold and dark, and I'm gonna set it up so it's a little bit I guess I'll let you guys see what we're doing here. No harm in that. We'll go live weather, but I'm going to turn it back to... We're going to do a nice early morning departure here out of MSP. Nice sunrise departure. Maybe not that dark. Let's see. Maybe like a 6:20. Maybe like a almost 7 o'clock departure maybe. Let's go with that. Nice early morning departure here out of Minneapolis, St. Paul. We've got live weather on, and we are going to be on VATSIM today. So looking forward to that. Delta 2768 on over to Pittsburgh. We've got some new scenery today. Like I said, nothing here in Minneapolis, but we've got some scenery over in Pittsburgh, which we are super excited about. And we've had a freeway airport in Pittsburgh for a long time, but it's actually the Pittsburgh area scenery from Orbex, and it makes the city really, really look great. So we're going to take a nice low and slow approach. We're going to take a nice low and slow approach into Pittsburgh and kind of go try to keep it as close to the city here as possible. So really looking forward to the approach into Pittsburgh. And then tomorrow we've got some stuff going into New York as well that I'm planning on. We're planning on doing some Delta ops into LaGuardia, really Republic ops going into LaGuardia. And we've got the new LaGuardia airport and what's new to us anyway, the LaGuardia airport, and the also the New York City scenery as well. So New York City is going to be done looking like it just got bombed. It's going to actually look like a real city, so that's pretty awesome. So we're super excited about that. All right, connecting on to VATSIM now. Delta 2768, did I say? Delta 2768, 737-800. We'll connect up on there. And then we'll jump inside the airplane here and just do some basic housekeeping things here this morning. We're going to skip the GPU, and we're going to go straight to the APU, which I think would require a little test here first. Let's see if we can maybe run through some of these real fast. So I think it's just this guy here. That guy there, and then these are the squibs, I believe. So all that stuff looks good, so we'll go ahead and start up the APU. We'll get the logo lights on here in a minute. Well, I think it has to wait anyways, so. And we'll start it up. Beautiful morning here in Minneapolis. Beautiful day to go flying. All right, looking good on the APU there. We'll go ahead and get the APU gens on, and that'll bring some life to the airplane finally. So let's go ahead and get the APU bleeds on, and we'll just get the packs flowing, but it should be all right in terms of the temperature in here. We'll get the IRSs aligning, unlike yesterday. Alright. Those are fine where they're at. Seatbelt signs can come on. Hydraulics can get pressurized now, is fine. Logo lights can come on. And we can start talking to the boys over at, GSX. We're going to squawk 2000. We didn't get anything from Auto ATC or anything like that. Mr. Emirates, good morning. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, sir? I'm doing pretty well, man. I'm doing pretty well. Let's request the data, Delta 2768. Going into Pittsburgh. And nav data is out of date. I do need to fix that. We'll get there. And we will request boarding. And we are leaving Minneapolis, St. Paul today. Hopefully get a better landing than yesterday and everything as well. Minneapolis to Pittsburgh, set the payload, set the fuel, and select the route as well. And we'll just kind of wait for all that stuff to hit the box. Doing pretty good, long time no see. Yeah, man, I know, right?
The boarding requested.
Delta Airline. Let me get rid of this guy. If we can. Deboarding is happening. We can remove the chocks, which will hopefully remove like all of that stuff that it has going on here. Hopefully to just shut the door. Okay, no, that was the jet bridge. Let's see. Boarding up here in Minneapolis. Request ground power. No, we're on APU. Oh shoot, it did close the door, it looks like. Alright. Deboarding started. Door management. Okay, I think we're good. Alright. I don't know why it's deboarding first. Hopefully that doesn't take very long. That EPU sounded a little goofy right now. I don't know what. Sounds like it's got something stuck in there. Alright, anyway. We'll go to the performance tool and we're going to activate our route here. And we're gonna kind of just take our time through this because, like I said, it's I don't know why it's doing this this whole thing here. No ATC is really online right now. Are we connected to VATSIM? We are connected to VATSIM, so we should be. Yep, we're on there. Oh, who else is here? Who's here with us? Is that Michael over there? That seems like Michael, dude. Air Canada. In the 737 MAX, Michael with the almost a legendary lurk. He would have gotten away with it too. So we've got our flight plan requested. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I don't know why it's deboarding. I don't want to just sit here for 20 minutes and wait for it to do its thing. Looks like there's somebody landing north. What runway are they using? They just landed on runway 35. Minneapolis weather. Let's see real life stuff here. We can look out this window while we do this. Get Navigraph up. Michael's stream sniping you? No, dude. He's a legendary stream sniper. We'll probably take 30 left, I would imagine here. Let's look at the real world ATIS. Departing runway 4. Alright, let's do it. Why not? Who cares? Let's depart runway 4. And then we'll just view the SimBrief OFP to make sure we're doing relatively the right thing. What is it? It has us off runway 4 anyways. That's perfect. Okay, great. So we'll depart off runway 4 on the Colt 7 departure, Delta Lima Lima transition. And then Pittsburgh, it has us approaching runway 32. We'll see about that. I probably want to do one of the 28s just so we can get a good view. Probably 28 left so we can get a good view of the city. We can take a look at our route and we can step through our departure procedure real fast. Look at the Colt 7. Off runway 4, initially assigned heading. Runway heading off runway 4 is going to be 045 degrees. So we'll just go ahead and set, make sure that's on 30 degrees. 045 degrees, make sure that's set. Colt 7 says climb maintain 7,000 feet. So we'll go ahead and set that as well. Get our, we'll wait for the flight director, I guess. Let's go plan mode and zoom it in a bit. And we'll just be radar vectors to our first fix of taxi. So we'll come off radar vectors, taxi Colt, Limfrey? I don't know how to say that. Delta Lima Lima, Bay, PMM, TAMD, and Grivy. And then we'll be on the arrival into Pittsburgh. We're just going to set up for 28 left. I think I'm going to take 28 left anyways. We'll draw it out from Pete. And it wants us on the Jezzy 5. Does it matter? No, we can do the Jezzy 5. And we'll take it from Grivy up here to the northwest. And then it should be... It should take us the Sox Rusa instead of the Progi way. So Michael said, I'll take 2A right then. All right, sounds good, man. That's probably, I think 2A left is actually closed right now in real life anyways. So Jezzy, Kirk, Sox, Rusa, Pete, and then Kozlu inbound on the ILS 28 left approach. So that sounds good. We'll zoom that. Actually, we'll zoom it back down to 10 miles. We'll get rid of Navigraph for now. What is it doing? And we can start working on the... Let me just do this over here because it's always weird with this. Let's request our fuel information. And then we'll go ahead with this stuff here. Off runway 4. Import from OFP, import weather. We'll hit the B key for the barrel reference. VSP is not being calculated configuration. Okay, it didn't. There we go. How about that? All right, take off 1, cell temp 46. So take off 1, cell temp 46 degrees. And flaps to 5. There's our CG and our trim. 142 on the V2 speed. There it is, and 487 on the trim, so almost up to 5 degrees. And that's pretty much it, guys. Everything looks ready to go for us. We'll get our flight director on. No. Yes. And we're pretty much ready to go. Just want to see... I don't know what to do, if I should let it just do its thing with the boarding.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
I've got some things I need to do over here anyways, so how we doing? Michael, how's work been? Are you off for your little bit here? Is that what's going on?
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Passengers boarding starting.
Restart. I'm off rotation. Well, it's already doing this thing now. I probably should have done that a little sooner, but it is what it is. The deboarding didn't take that long, so we'll wait up for the boarding, I guess. Are we in a hurry? How long is this flight going to be? Let's see. Flight time today is going to be, I guess we can do a little welcome on board here. An hour and a half, so we need to be moving here in the next 8 minutes. Yeah, we need to be moving here in the next 8 minutes. And I'll probably have to go and get dressed while we're flying, so we'll be all right. Oh, 10 out of... We're only taking 96 people? It says 113 in SimBrief, but that's all right. Once the passengers are done boarding, we'll go. Even if the bags seem to have been loading pretty quick recently, so we'll see. SimCFI, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, sir? How's the CRJ been treating you? Not too bad. Doing good, man. Just got back from the honeymoon. Just got done getting married. And back to work today. Yeah, that's about it, man. That is about it. Alright. Baggage loading is halfway done. And let's see, what else do we got going on here? Just that baggage loading. It's probably, or I guess we're probably, yeah, okay, 90 and 96. So we're almost done with everything here. And then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Let's take a look at what the CTAF frequency is going to be here. We'll do .CTAF KMSP. And 26.7 for that. So let's go ahead and get that in there. And we'll be on 26.7 this morning, Mike, unless you got a better idea. And yeah, everything's looking good here, guys. Looking real good. Looking real good. All right, boarding is all done. Let's go ahead and have them prepare for pushback and departure. Should be kind of making its way through this stuff here. Gonna push back. I have a max, fair enough. Let's remove the chocks, and all the cargo doors should be closing here soon. Alright, let's just go in here and we'll do ground ops. Release all, door management, close all. Okay.
Locking gear.
And just like that, guys, we're going to get the fuel pumps on. We're going to get the anti-collision light on, and we're going to be ready to push back. And let's do a quick edit here. We'll just, dang, they got that thing raked up. Golly. We'll get it going back here. Whoops, what did I do? I think it's, there we go.
Exiting from editing mode. Please
Release parking brakes.
All right, parking brakes are coming release. There we go. Great. Okay. There we go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Let's go overhead here. We'll get the packs off. We'll make sure everything else looks good for engine start. It does. Let's go ahead, and while we were there, we should have just turned number 2. Introduce fuel. Beautiful Boris Audio Works sound pack on the 7.3 here. Nice, sounds good, man. Hope you guys are excited. It's not often we get some new payware scenery around here, so we are looking forward to that. We got a good start, engine number 1. We got the starter cut out. Let's go, or engine number 2. Let's start engine number 1 now.
Set parking brakes.
Brakes are set.
Your confirmation for good engine start.
Get out of here.
We have a good engine start.
Introduce
You can
fuel.
disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
There's that second starter cut out. Sounds like we got 2 good engine starts. Let's go ahead, get the engine gens on. We'll kind of go from the top down so that we can hear the
Tow truck disconnected.
beautiful
Bypass
flap
pin
sounds. Everything looks good on the overhead panel. We'll get the APU coming off. Whoa, all right, little Texas accent there. What the heck was that? All right, and then we'll go to flaps 5 here. Let's see if we can see Michael off the left side. There he is out there in the 737 MAX. These flap sounds are so good. Are they gone? Looks like they're gone. I'm sure they're going to have some sort of problem with us trying to leave at this moment, but here we go. Yep, as always, we're all good, man. Alright, how are we going to get there? We're going to get there on Alpha. Probably Charlie. Delta and Kilo. Minneapolis traffic, Delta 2763, taxi to runway 4 on Alpha, Charlie, Delta, and Kilo. And we're going to cross runway 30 left for Minneapolis. This is Alpha over here, so we'll kind of sidestep it a little bit.
Minneapolis traffic is expecting runway 4 by Alpha, Charlie, Delta, and Kilo.
I guess we could just do Alpha Delta. We're probably just gonna have to do an Alpha and Delta, Mike. I kind of might have sold that there. I don't know why I wanted Charlie instead of Delta. Right, because we could take, yeah, Delta's the first turn. And we'll see. Delta kind of just cuts right through the ramp. That's the only reason I was thinking take Charlie, but... Alright guys, we got cruising at flight level 370, bringing 116 people with us, 113 people with us to Pittsburgh today. Did AP bleed off. Flight level 370, Pittsburgh's about 1250-ish. Like I said, guys, gonna have a nice little approach over the city. Let's make sure that our fuel is good. I kind of forgot to verify that. 15.6, we got 15.5 now, so that's perfect. We're looking good there. And yeah, we'll just take this turn onto, yeah, we'll take Charlie. Follow good old Mike here. Get all of our lights on as we cross. Nobody else really in the area, so we've got the airport to ourselves here. Woof. Those engine sounds are so good. If you're on the fence about the Boris Audio Works sound pack, get it. Oh, listen to that. I think I'm on a Delta 737 right now, actually. Michael is absolutely flying right now. He's doing some Southwest taxi speeds. Freeware scenery here in Minneapolis today. Pretty solid freeware scenery, if I do say so myself. Definitely better than nothing. Ew. Charlie in the first right turn on Delta. I don't know why Mike's making a right. He must be taking an intersection departure. That's fine. We'll give him some space. We'll go full length. Oh, wait. Oh, that's runway 4 down there. Never mind. We can still go.
Yes, that is runway 4. And Minneapolis traffic. KMSP-KPIT lining up for runway 04, departure on the call 7.
Jeez. Let's see, what are we short of here? Short of runway 4, so we'll stick right here. And we'll go once he... How'd we do? Not too shabby there on the center line. What is the weather here? It seems just like oddly perfectly clear right now. Yeah, 10 and clear. Minneapolis traffic, Delta 2768 lining up runway for Minneapolis. Alright, man. Oh, there we go. Get all of our lights on. We are looking good. As Michael blasts off into the beautiful sun. Just give him a second here. Anybody else? Endeavor. Shoot, what runway is he on? He's on runway 35. We got to get out of here in the next few seconds.
Minneapolis traffic, Air Canada 36, you're going off runway 4.
Let's do it.
2,200 for 7,000.
Yeah, Minneapolis traffic Delta 2678, departing runway 4 on the Colt 7, Minneapolis. All right, Toga, let's get out of here, guys. Airspeed is alive. That's checked.
B1. Rotate.
Let's get out of here.
Positive rate.
And gears coming up outside view. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's go ahead with, for now, heading select and VNAV. Start lowering that nose. Flaps 1. Let's go flaps up as well. Minneapolis traffic Delta 2678. We're off runway 4, departing to the east. Last call, Minneapolis. All right, let's get direct to taxi now, and we'll get LNAV. Up in the trim there, or not. Yeah, we got 1,000 to go. We'll keep the climb coming so it doesn't level off. I hear the engine's spooling down already, though. I hope it wasn't too late. I think I was. Was it flight level 370? It was. Let's get the autopilot on flight level 370. And we'll do 250 for now. Level change. I don't know why. There we go. Oh yeah. Get back to VNAV. And just like that, guys, we are up out of MSP. We got our lights off here as we cruise into the sun a little bit. We're coming up on 10,000 here shortly. We'll get our lights off, logos and wings as well. And that's it. Just like that, we do have VNAV on, so it should start, there we go, start accelerating for that climb speed. Looking good, man, looking good. Will, what's up, man? Welcome to stream. He says, what a view. Yeah, it's a beautiful view here. Ripping out in the 737. We are flaps up, gears up, and I can't lock it, but I would if I could. And everything looks good. Lights are off through 10,000 feet, coming up on 18,000 feet here shortly. And through 18,000, let's go ahead and go standard altimeter setting. Super smooth ride this morning. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Like and subscribe if you're new. Michael, how is work going? ATR has been a maintenance burn. This rotation flew a little but was okay. Congrats on the wedding. Hope the money moves well. Yeah, it was great. It was a good time. We had a good time out there. That sucks though about the maintenance, man. But you know, it is what it is. You know how it goes. In a year, I'll be transferring to fly the PC-12 to get PIC hours. Really? That kind of... I mean, that's nice you get the turbine PIC, but... Is that kind of the way your company, like, does it? Because that kind of sucks, like, having to drop from flying the twin to single engine. But, I mean, you'll probably have enough turbine PIC, or turbine S multi at that point, though, right? I mean... There's no way I can go to ATR captain. I need the PIC hours of quality. Okay. $3,000 hours. I'm not staying until 3,000. 2025, I'm gonna go to Air Canada. Well, that's awesome that you've got like a way to it, and then you'll just need that. You just need that PIC time to go to Air Canada too. Then. Said just need the PIC time to sign off on my ATPL, then I can go. Okay. That's cool. And we're leveling off at our cruising altitude of 37,000 feet, guys. What's your plans? How long you staying in the van? Hopefully not much longer, Michael. I'm kind of just waiting on a call from a regional airline at this point. I'm hoping. I'm actually literally right now I'm doing paperwork to go down and finish my multi-time and get multi-current again, so that because the guy called me from the regional. He was like, hey, you know, you got to get multi-current before they take you to class. So I don't know though, I'm getting discouraged. I feel like they will call me back every once in a while, just to like move the bar a little bit, like, oh hey, do you have, you know, such and such? Are you right in front of us, right? Is that your contrail? Like, I feel like they'll just call me every once in a while. It's like, oh, we need you to get this. You got to do this. Like, I feel like they just call me every once in a while to, like, move the bar on me. So, I don't know, man. Kind of discouraged about it, honestly. But I'm trying. I'm trying to get out and get to that regional as quickly as possible. So... Turn on TCAS? Did have it on. You just mean on here? Ah, there we go. Like I said, regionals are interesting. Yeah, it is an interesting concept. The one I'm going to has the 170, 175, or hoping to go to anyway. That's a nice one. Don't slam like you do on stream. Bro, I'm gonna try, bro. I probably will. Bro, I just wish we could fly the E2s. That'd be sick. Wait, why is the cruising altitude always different, bro? 390? Like, can we just... You just be happy for 370? I mean, golly. About 350 miles to go till top of drop. Do we have a tailwind? Oh yeah, 57 knots, not bad. You gotta set it during setup? Oh, is that right? Okay, I didn't know that, I'm not gonna lie. It will set the altitude based on what it thinks. Yeah, I think it seems like it sets it off of the optimum flight level and not what you actually want it to be. But yeah, it's all right. May re-download 2020 just to fly this again. I miss it, but the Max is awesome. Are you flying? Wait, what do you mean? Are you not on 2020 right now? What's up, Jaskell48? I'm on 2024. Oh, did you just copy and paste the download? Is the Max compatible in 2024, Michael? I'm confused. No, I know. The iFly Max is on 2024? Okay, I see what you're saying. You let me go ahead up to 390 for fun? Sounds good, man. How close are we right now? I'll see if I can gas it a little bit. Maybe we do like a 0.7. What can I get away with? Do you think 0.79 we can get away with? Yeah, we can get away with 7.9. right. Moving right along here, guys. Moving right along. Should be... All right, guys, we'll go over the verse of the day here shortly. I'm almost done with this stuff. Whoa. A little bit of turbulence there. See what we got up here in terms of top of descent. 150 miles to go. We're still working on catching Michael here. Oh shoot, I forgot to let the packs out. Sorry guys. All right, we'll start going over our approach here in a little bit. Weather in Pittsburgh, I believe, is pretty good. Nothing really to write home about. No ATC online. Let's look at the weather in Pittsburgh real fast here. 250 at 8, gusting to 20. 10 at 6, and scattered at 4,600 feet. So we'll get nice and low on our arrival into Pittsburgh here, and like I said, guys, we're going to try to go to the. Is it going to keep us? Does this arrival keep us on the north side? It does. We might take it out a little bit and kind of do our own little thing to get over to 28 left and see the city for our with our big update. Looking real good here in the Delta 737, baby. You. All right, give me 2 minutes here, and I'll be right back. All right, I've returned. Top of the set coming up here in just a few miles. Let's go ahead and start getting ready here. .108.9 for the localizer. .281 on the final approach course. We'll bug down our altitude here. We'll go down to like 3,000 as pits. It's our glide slope intercept. We are probably going to go all the way down to 3,000 though, and like I said, nice and low and slow for all that. Flaps 40. What else did I want to look at? That frequency. Oh yeah, and then let's just get our KPIT 28.3. That makes sense. That's the only tower frequency in Pittsburgh. We'll have that all set up, and we are pretty much ready for our arrival now. Minimums are 1325. And just like that, we're ready to rock and roll. We over Lake Erie right now. Oh yeah, baby. It's always crazy to me, like, we're flying, we just passed like Chicago O'Hare. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I was stupid. Where, is that Detroit then? Yeah, that's Detroit, I'm sorry. We just passed Detroit. And, you know, we're on the other side of Lake Erie, and we're getting ready for our descent into Pittsburgh. I don't know, I always think the scale is crazy, I feel like sometimes, but... let's go get the verse of the day. Malachi 4:6 says he will turn the hearts of the parents to their children and the hearts of the children to their parents, or else I will come and strike the land with total destruction. This is kind of one of those, again, at least at face value, one of those like honor your father and mother type verses. I think, and kind of harping on the importance of the family in general. Let's of course see what Enduring Word has to say. Where's Malachi? Malachi's not in the New Testament, is it? No way. There it is. Malachi 4:6. Oh yeah, it does. So yeah, the reconciliation of families. It says when God turns the hearts of children to their fathers, it also has in mind turning to the God of their fathers, to the faith of the patriarchs. That's about it. This is actually, this verse is the last verse in the Old Testament. You can't go to the birthday day while eating lunch. I'm calling your parents. I absolutely can. God would want me that way. He would want it that way. Limp, I was gonna ask if you were here. I had the feeling you were lurking. Just had a feeling, man. Just got here, doctor stuff this morning. Dang, dude. All right, we're back. Locking in. Let's see, what's the Pittsburgh altimeter? Niner 6. Switch it to standard now. Again, I don't know why it's so slow in the descent. Guys stream, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, sir? Definitely time for those seatbelt signs to come back on through 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get our landing lights on, logo lights and wing lights as well. And let's do this. Let's take a little turn. Let's actually go present heading. We're gonna kind of overfly the field. We're gonna come in from the other way here. We're gonna do like a 150 heading. We are pretty close to Michael here too. There he is. You know, let's just kind of, we'll just actually branch off a little bit. We'll get a little turn away from Michael. There he is. Everybody wave to Michael. Thanks for waking up my T-Cats. Just making sure you had yours on, man. Just making sure. So we're going to kind of overfly the field and join a left downwind for 28 left here. And we'll extend it a little bit. We'll start turning it out a little bit. Michael's kind of off that way now. Let's go to like a 145 heading. There's the beautiful Pittsburgh airport. And there's our beautiful scenery that we're going to be kind of coming up on now. It looks really, really good, I'll tell you that. I mean, like, all the buildings and everything are just, like, very well modeled. Like, the houses in the hills and stuff like that look pretty good. I don't know, the whole area just looks more detailed. PNC Park looks great. It's got, like, the Pirates logo. It's where the MLB team plays. PNC Park looks great. Heinz Field looks great. That's Heinz Field right here. PNC Park, I believe, is right there. I think that's PPG Paints Arena where the Pens play. So all the stadiums look great and everything. So looking forward to, like I said, just kind of flying by nice and low. We'll get some vertical speed in here. We can get down to 3,000. Like I said, we'll keep it nice and low. Might even turn the terrain on getting down this low, because the MSA is above 3,000 in this area, so we just want to make sure that we're not doing anything too stupid here. We start bringing this turn back out. Let's do like a 110 for now. Try to line us up and keep us nice and close to the city. Yeah, here we go. Let's start slowing it down. Let's get some speed brakes out. We'll go like 240 speed brake, and let's keep it coming down here as well. Oh yeah, that's going to be a nice heading for us here. We just got to make sure that we are able to get low enough to actually see it. Actually, I forgot to switch to your live. Sorry, I'm at school. It's all right, man. School is more important, as they say. So you can already kind of start to tell everything looks pretty detailed, even kind of all the way out here. And just the cluster of the buildings itself of downtown actually look really good. There's Heinz Field there. Yep, we are about to land, Justin. Feel like 220. Got the the big old UPMC building right here. Like I said, PNC Park looks really good. Heinz Field looks pretty good. They actually did a better park with PNC Park, or a better job with PNC Park, I feel like. Ah, there we go. How many flights are you doing? Just this one, unfortunately, today. Just one. Mount Washington here. Some really nice restaurants up there to go eat at. They actually modeled the incline as well, if you guys are familiar with that. There's PPG Paints Arena. Let's get a left turn coming here. Let's turn base kind of over the city, and we'll arm approach mode as well. There's Vorlock and Glide Slope. That looks good. 220 on the speed is fine. Everybody would be pretty confused with what's going on here. This is pretty low. We're going to get the speed brakes out. Oh, here we go. Yep, we got Cathedral of Learning. This is University of Pittsburgh's campus right here. Should probably let's keep this turn coming. Be like a 300 heading. What's up, Justin? Pittsburgh traffic Delta 2768. Joining the 28 left localizer, Pittsburgh. What is that? Our flight number 2768? Wow, I can't believe I remember that actually. And there she is, getting the view of the other side of it as well here. We got two views of the city in one. Not bad. Like I said, buildings look great. This is like an event center type vibe right here. Say UPMC building looks good. It looks it's nice. It usually looks like these buildings kind of look like they just got bombed. Like it looks like that usually, I feel like. So intercepting the localizer. Let's start slowing up here. Let's do like 180 if we can. Let's go to flaps 5. Should we go on this side? And we'll start our recording as well here. All right, speed brakes are armed. Glide slope is alive. Let's go ahead and go gear down flaps to 15. Bug our ref speed. Glide slope's capturing 3,000, I believe, is the mist, unless it's 4. It is 4,000. And we'll just do runway heading on here for now. Localizer glide slope is captured. Let's go flaps to 40. Everything is looking real good here, guys. Let's get some landing rates in the chat. What are we thinking? Let's pull up New Skies, see what it has to say. We are gear down, 3 green, flaps 40, green light. Speed brakes are armed. Our lights are set. How far out are we? We are, it doesn't have the DME, I don't know why. Okay, we're inside pits. Negative 20, Michael says. Alright, dude. We all know that's not going to happen. Pittsburgh traffic, Delta 2768, short final runway 28 left. Pittsburgh. What is this beeping? What is that? Stab out of trim? Oh, it is out of trim. Holy crap.
1,000.
So am I going to click this autopilot off and is it going to nosedive me straight down? No. Okay. Okay. Interesting. It does feel, it feels like it's like too trimmed nose high, but the trim is all the way nose down, so I don't know. Interesting. Maybe that's a PMDG bug, I don't know.
Sync rate.
Ew, yeah, oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on, dude. This is crazy.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
The landing speed still looks pretty good at least.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Oh, see, like what? Now look at it. It's like, oh boy, here we go.
10.
281 says New Sky. I think we definitely bounced it though, but I don't know what the heck. Oh wait, 394 says that one there, but everybody claps, so we'll take it. I don't know. I'm blaming that one on this nose trim situation. I don't know what the deal is with that. We'll disarm the auto brakes. That felt really, really weird. That whole way in. Michael's landing on the right side, so we're gonna just get off and cross on Tango. Let's go ahead and get the flaps coming up here. Yeah, that felt really, really weird the whole way in, so I don't know. Told y'all, it's never the pilot's fault. That's right, thank you. I agree, Demelli. We'll take Tango across the center runway and we'll park over at the Delta gates, which is where Delta parks. Ew, a Boeing. It's fine. Okay, the terrain radar off. APU, it is starting up and it's ready to go. We'll just wait for it. This is a really good Pittsburgh scenery though, like especially for freeware. Now they just need to add the new terminal that they just built. Mike land yet? Now it looks like we'll get a great view of Michael's landing here. You ever fix the key binding on your trim wheel? What do you mean? There's a trim wheel key binding that I need to fix. Is that why it's all the way nose forward right now? There's Michael. I think so. Oh, interesting. Is that what you were talking about yesterday with the X thing? I thought you said that was your change your push to talk or something. Or your radio frequencies. Alright, Mike, that looked better than mine. $87? Attaboy. Garisa from Mike. Very nice. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed the beautiful Pittsburgh scenery. We're going to waste no time getting out of here today, unfortunately. We got to go to work. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. Drop some likes here if you guys liked what you saw. Subscribe if you're new. Like I said, I greatly appreciate everybody being here today. And we'll be back tomorrow again, I think probably same time. With the, I think we're going to be in the Delta Embraer 175. And heading up to LaGuardia, where we also have some brand new scenery as well. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for that. Let's get the engines off. Let's get the taxi light off as well, so we're stop blinding those guys. Down here at the gate, we'll get the beacon light off. And with all that being said and done, guys, welcome to Pittsburgh. Like I said, we're going to be out of here again tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this flight here. Michael said happy with that. Thanks for the POV. No problem, man. Michael and the Max, you got to love it. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow back here. Probably the same time, 11 a.m. Head to LaGuardia. We'll see you guys then. Peace.